Well, it was a day of mostly research. I did a few updates to a little bit of work on the proposals for Roots Tech. Those are due next week. I think it's next Friday, I think. So I've been working on those. And then the rest of the day was spent learning. So what I've done is I've created the Trepo Web Components organization in GitHub. Because due to the way Bower works, it likes how do you put it? The name of whatever you're importing to match the like test element. So if you were to do test element, it would be install Trepo Web Components / test element. And it'd be nice to put all the web components in one place because they recommend doing like one or a very limited subset per. And I didn't want a whole bunch of repositories in the main Trepo repository going like Trepo-conclusion and Trepo this and Trepo this. And so put them all in their own little spot, just right there in the main Trepo Web Components thing. So oh yeah, I should show that working. Let's see. Let's start up terminal. Bring that into the view here. Make dir temp cd temp Bower install Trepo Web Components test element. Ta-da! So essentially this was based off of their seed element. You have this little test element and you got your demo here and your DOM module and your scripts and all that other stuff. So I pretty much just went through their tutorials and did their learning and got ready to kind of create main elements. This is the documentation that's generated. So if you go to the GH pages, if you go look, there's a GH pages branch. And if you go look at that, it forwards you here. So, oh look, there's test element and documentation and methods, and there's the demo that was there. So this will be a good kind of a good base to start from, figure out how this all works. So what I'm thinking of doing is creating kind of like a Trepo conclusions and a Trepo core and some other main repositories, and put all of the functionality in there in those various repositories. I was thinking about doing like one repository per conclusion, and it seems a little bit silly. So due to that, I won't bother. I'm just going to go ahead. I think I'm going to do like Trepo-conclusion or conclusions, and then it'll have all of the conclusion. It'll be Trepo-conclusion-marriage or -birth -death all the other stuff that we need to work with, and then we can create those over time and show how they work. And then people can just drop them in, and then that will create a main Trepo Web Components, .github.io. The root doesn't exist right now, but we'll create that as kind of an index of all of the various projects and all their subprojects, and maybe on the right-hand side we can just iframe something in or something like that, and that should keep things fairly well organized. So the main thing to do here is to do the 4 basic conclusions and get those out. Not necessarily a 1.0 version, but something that'll work that I can put into TreeHub, and then we can use that going forward. So that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be more learning. We'll probably create elements basic conclusion element. I need to figure out how we're going to get the, how do we put it, not the editor. Well, yeah, the editor taken care of. And so we'll, you know what, just going to deal with that tomorrow. I've got some things to think through on there. But moving forward again, working on UI. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.